What's going on, everybody? Hi, Monica. Hey, Amu. Hey, cousin. I am doing awesome, but I'll get better. Hello. What's going on, you guys? So, I heard something interesting today. First of all, I had a psychic medium in my car and we were chit chatting, but I heard something really interesting from my guides. They've been speaking a lot louder. They've been coming through a lot. Um, and it came up because I was having a conversation with this psychic medium, and she was telling me that she had, I think it was clairaudience. And I remember saying to her, I have a little bit of all of them. And then after she got out the car, I was driving along and I heard them tell me, yeah, most people who are psychic or psychic medium should have a little bit of both, especially if you're a psychic medium, because the people that come through to us from the other side, somebody could have been really shy and they express themselves through art. So in that sense, you would see things, or someone could have been very vocal, like if they were a politician, maybe a lawyer, an orator, something like that. They would use their words. So being clairaudient comes in useful. Um, Maybe someone was didn't express how they felt, and so they kept their feelings bottled up inside. So in that sense, clairsentience comes into play. So it helps to have or to try to develop all of the clairs so that you can actually, as a psychic medium, use those tools to relay messages from loved ones on the other side, because not all of those loved ones come through the same way. Some of them do speak words, you have to listen. Some of them are visual, some of them are more feelings oriented. So it really depends. Hello, hi, Chris. Um, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that comes in handy for those of you who are developing your psychic abilities or your psychic mediumship. Like I said, I think it's very important to go ahead and develop all of the clairs because it will in turn help you to communicate better between the person who's crossed over and the person that you're reading for. Okay, so that's all I really wanted to bring up first. How are you guys doing? You guys, I got my nose pierced. I got my nose pierced and I love it. I love it. I think it's so sexy. I think it's so feminine. Nobody can see it because I have on a mask, but um, I at least feel feminine. Oh, Lord. Okay. How are you guys doing? Chris, what's going on? Yeah, it's only been 4 minutes. Probably. Yeah, maybe so, Chris. I love it. It's so cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the general read for everybody. All right. I'm going to do a general read for everybody. I think I'm going to start off with like the oracles. I want to do the Wisdom of the Trees oracle. Thank you. Thank you, angels. I'm going to start off with that. Thank you, angels. Good messages. God, what messages? I'm hearing abundance. I'm hearing abundance. What messages would you like to bring forth for the collective? What messages would you like to bring forth for the collective? What messages would you like to bring forth for the collective? Thank you, angels. Thank you. Black Elder flew out. I'm going to take this one, but I'm also going to separate the deck. I'm going to separate the deck as well. Juniper. While I was shuffling, I saw a woman. This might be very specific. It could be for a man too. Maybe it's just a feminine energy manifesting. The energy is manifesting in the shape of a woman, but this could apply to a man as well. Um, I see a woman kneeling down and praying. She's young, but she's under attack by her family. And so, because she is respectful of her family, even though they abuse her, she turns to God and she prays for guidance. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know who that's for, if that's for anybody at all, but that is something that I saw. Okay, so the first card that came out was Black Elder. The first card that came out was Black Elder. The second card that came out was Juniper. Juniper. That's such a pretty card, the Juniper card. It's super pretty. And then we have Willow. Willow. Okay. All right. So those are the three cards that we have. I'm going to read what each of those cards means. Let's see. Black Elder. Let's see. Oh my God, that's you guys. I shit you not. You guys remember I heard abundance? Well, the meaning of Black Elder is abundance. The meaning of Black Elder is abundance. That's crazy. All right, let me see. And I did shuffle the cards. Like I was shuffling the cards when that card came out. Okay. Um, trust in the abundance of the world around you. Concentrate on everything that you want to attract into your life, feeling and thinking as though you already have it. Give thanks for your many blessings. And then we have Juniper. Juniper. Spirit realms. Spirit realms. It looks like there's some spirits in there. Let's see. Spirit realms. This is an excellent time to investigate any form of psychic work that you feel drawn to, provided that you are acting with the best of intentions for everyone concerned and that you ensure that you are psychically protected. Okay? And then we have Willow. Willow. harmony. Show your respect for all forms of life because this will help you to build a deep and lasting relationship with everything around you. Spread harmony and understanding and treat others in the way that you would like them to treat you. So those are the three cards. So let's see. Show us why abundance is here. Show us why Black Elder came out. Why did Black Elder come out? Show us why Black Elder came out. Show us why Black Elder came out. Show us why Black Elder came out. Ooh, oh, that's interesting. That's interesting, Chris. Strength in numbers, especially since you're in the military. That would make sense. That would make sense to me. Strength in numbers. Show us why Black Elder came forth. Abundance. Show us why Black Elder came forth. Abundance. Ooh, someone is. We have the King of Wands here. Someone is coming into their power. Someone is more confident, or someone is trying to manifest confidence and asking that they're able to step into their power. I feel like someone has leveled up. I do feel like this is a male energy, even though a woman can embody that fire energy of the King of Wands. I do feel like this is a male. I feel like this is someone who people underestimated, and this person has turned out to be, this was like a page who swiftly moved to the position of king. Someone who's handsome, confident, very sensual, very much in tune with their sexuality. Someone who is, ooh, you know, with the lizard here, I feel like this person could come off as being cold, but I feel like it might just be a front, like a facade to protect themselves. Maybe when they were considered to be the page of wands, they were picked on, right? And they were called crybaby or whatever. And now, even though that's still a part of them, they hide it very well and they put up this front. Um, and they come across as being cold when they're really not. However, the confidence and the sexiness of this person is very real. It's very real. I feel like I need to say that. That's very real. Interesting. We got the Page of Pentacles that comes out. This is crossed by the Page of Pentacles. There could have been a time in this person's life. Again, that energy could be man or woman, but I feel like this is specifically a man. But it could be a man or a woman. There was a time in your life where you didn't have a lot of money. You were always very good with your money, but you would not have had the same amount of money as someone who may be a CEO of a company. Um, this also could be about some good news that's coming in, some good news that's coming in about money. Remember, this is clarifying the abundance card, the Black Elder, the abundance card. Um, this is something you may have manifested into your life, something that you ask the heavens for, that you ask God for, the universe. At the base of the read, we do have the Death card in reverse. This is still a new beginning. Whether this card comes in the reverse or the upright position, it is a new beginning. It's a new beginning. In the past, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. Um, In order for you to have reached this level of the King of Wands, you had to turn away from something that was really painful in your life, something that was emotionally painful, something that was holding you back. You had to make the conscious decision to actually turn away from that and move towards something better for yourself. Um, I'm also hearing that this could have been some loss as in a death. That's someone that you were very close to. This could have been your parents. This could have been a grandparent that raised you. And you were kind of like the only child in the family. And once these people were gone, you really only had yourself to rely on. You didn't have siblings, you didn't have any family other than this person. And so, with this person passing, it forced you to actually say your goodbyes and move forward with your life, move in a direction that would be beneficial for you, move you in a direction. I'm hearing specifically if this is for someone whose loved ones crossed over, someone that raised them, like a grandparent, like a grandfather, a grandmother, or parents. You should know that their job with you was done, and this is why they crossed over. And everything that they were supposed to teach you, they taught you to prepare you to move into this position of the King of Wands. There is some divine. There is a divine calling on your life. I think that for everyone, but for you specifically, for someone specifically, there's something very special that you are supposed to do. Um, and unfortunately, in order for you to have gotten to this position of the King of Wands, I don't think that this is the end of the road because the next step up would be the Emperor. But you had to walk that journey alone. But the people who raised you gave you all the tools that you needed to survive because they knew you were going to be on the journey alone to get to this point. Yes. We have the Queen of Cups looking down on this situation. We have the Queen of Cups. So this could be a couple of things. This could definitely have been a female that crossed over that's still looking down and watching over you because this this card is looking down on the King of Wands. She has a gift in her hand. Maybe something that you have been longing for is a love in your life. For you, that is abundance, having love in your life. Um, this could also be a love coming into your life. This could be one of your guides. It could be any of those things. But I really feel strongly that this is a loved one looking down and watching over you. Okay. Okay, so in the future position, we have the Ace of Pentacles, but it's coming in reverse. It's coming in reverse. Okay, with this card, because you guys can't, maybe you can see it, but it literally is horizontal to the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is making an offering, and this hand is receiving with it coming in reverse, right? This hand is taking what this Page of Pentacles is offering. I'm hearing a couple of things. With this, it could be that for some of you, you have given back so much to your community or given back to friends, family, whatever it is. You've given so much of what you had abundantly, whether that's money, love, whatever it is that you consider to be abundant. And you've given so much of it back without asking for anything in return that the heavens, that your guides, that God or this family member is gifting it back to you even more than what you actually gave. Okay. I feel like also for some of you, it could be with this Page of Pentacles. You may have said, if only, you may have asked the heavens, please help me to grow into this wonderful man that I know that I am meant to be. If you help me on that journey, I promise to help other people and lift other people up that follow me. And so God heard your prayer. And in turn, he is going to grant you or did grant you what you asked for. Remember, the king is not the end of the road. The emperor is like the most powerful, um, uh, uh, the most powerful um, male energy in the deck, right? And also remember that the Emperor embodies not just the King of Wands, but the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the King of Cups. Okay. Okay, so in order for you to manifest what it is that you want, some of you were in a period of rest and you needed that rest to kind of figure out where the journey was going to take you. Now you're taking action. This is good. Now you're taking action to get out of life what you were supposed to get. Again, we have the Knight of Pentacles this time. It's coming in reverse. It's coming in reverse. So So we have the Page of Pentacles, and then of course the Knight of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles is the next step up from the Page of Pentacles, but with it coming in reverse, I feel like the movement for you was a lot quicker than what the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position would actually move. You actually moved a lot quicker towards your goals because you were not lazy about it and you actually put in the energy, the time, and the effort. And because you put in overtime, you moved a lot quicker through this energy. You planted that seed of abundance and it grew a lot quicker than what you may have anticipated, or with it moved, the energy moved a lot quicker than what's associated with the Knight of Pentacles. I hope that makes sense. Okay, we have the Lover's card coming in reverse in the hopes and fears position. This could be a fear that you're not going to find that divine connection, or you could have thought that you had a divine connection with someone, and the two of you split up, or you may even feel that you have a divine uh, someone divine, someone who's being divinely guided to you. You can feel them, but they're not there yet. They haven't gotten to you yet. Hmm. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands in reverse. For some of you, um, you what's stopping you from leveling up to that emperor position could be that you were in a relationship that broke your heart, and it hindered you from it deterred you. I shouldn't detoured you from the journey that you were on to that for that emperor position. So some of you could be in the process of healing. Some of you have stopped your journey. you're at the edge here with the Three of Wands coming in reverse. You're at the edge here, and you're going to have to make a choice. Are you going to cross those waters, or are you going to stay stuck, or are you going to go the opposite direction, a direction outgrown? For some of you, this could just simply mean that the journey, you realize that the journey, you thought that this person was going to take the journey with you. You're realizing that you still have to take this journey alone. You still have to take the journey by yourself. And so okay, and then I'm hearing specifically, but this person's going to come back around. So the timing of it, whatever purpose this person served in your life at the time that you were with them, it's like the parents or the grandparents that passed away. They did their job, they passed away, and now you have to take the journey alone. This person hasn't passed away, but the relationship has ended for the moment, and you have to continue that journey alone. And so now you're at a crossroads. You have to make a decision. You have three wands here in reverse. One, cross the water. Two, stay stuck. Three, regress. The choice is yours. It's always yours. You will have to decide what you're going to actually do. What you need to remember is part of your journey is leveling up to that Emperor energy. So choose wisely. But whatever your choice may be, you are supported. And whatever your choice may be, at some point they will get you back on track to reaching your full potential as an emperor. That emperor can be a man or woman. Again, it can be a man or a woman, okay? All right. Okay, so let me read. Let me do Juniper. Let's do Juniper. I'm going to show that card again because I don't think you guys can really see that card. Let's see. This is Juniper. It's such a pretty card. It's like lightning bugs in the trees. So this has to do with psychic ability. So let's go ahead and see why Juniper is here. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. And remember, I was telling you guys the story about developing all levels of the prayer. Try developing all of them because as psychic mediums, as many of you are, some of you are just psychics, you need all of the prayers in order to communicate the messages properly. That goes for me too. Tell us why Juniper is here. 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 Look who comes out. I wonder if that first card and this card are connected. Whoever that first reading was for, remember I told you there was a divine calling on your life. Everybody has a calling on their life, but there is specifically a divine one on yours, which may be connected to your psychic abilities and how you help others. Remember, one of the things that I said in that reading was that this person, as a Page of Pentacles, may have said, please help me to become the man or woman that I am supposed to be. And in doing so, I promise you, God, that I will help others along the way. Some of you are destined to be world renowned on social media, locally in your hometowns, whatever it is. Some of you are destined to be famous psychics or psychic mediums, something to do with your spiritual gifts. This is part of your journey. Okay? Wow, I'm really surprised that the Emperor came out. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay? Someone, whoever this person is that stopped you along your journey, who tried to stop you from reaching this Emperor status, who thought that they stole what was rightfully yours, your spiritual gifts. They could have tried to manifest into their life what your gifts were by doing dark magic. This person, the Seven of Swords, could have tried to sabotage the journey you were on because of jealousy, or they were controlling, or whatever it is. Whatever they think that they stole from you, it was a replica. You still have the original. So God allowed them to steal what they thought was the real deal. It was a replica. It was just a copy. It was just a copy of the real deal. You are the real deal. This emperor embodies power in mind, body, and spirit. This man has manifested abundance. He's grounded, regal, powerful. Everybody has a spiritual gift, Danny. This is going to come out. The moon. And I have to be honest with you, we got the moon in reverse. When this does come out, this emperor has leveled up to a point where it doesn't even make them angry because they know that they embody everything, the real deal of everything that this sneaky person think they stole from them or got away with. They still have everything. They are slow to anger because you cannot take away from someone what is rightfully and divinely theirs. No matter how hard you try to steal it from them, no matter how hard you try to replicate this energy, this person, there's always going to be something that's going to fail, something that's always going to go wrong, something that you're not going to quite get right. It kind of looks like the Emperor, but there's something that's off. It's not the real deal. It's like a fake Louis Vuitton. Fake Louis Vuitton bag. Instead of having LV, it might be VV. But it looks like the Louis Vuitton. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. We got the Lovers again. In the past position, this definitely could have been someone from your past that you dated who did this to you. Okay. In the future position, we got the Queen of Cups again. Okay, so this person is now, who was once looking down on this situation, has now moved into the future position. I feel like with this, I feel like with this, that this guardian, this heavenly being, whether it's an ancestor, a guide, a family member, whoever it is, they're bringing your true love into your life. This past lover that you thought was your true love was just an obstacle to get you to where you needed to be. Even though you may feel stuck right now and you have a few options, you're going to have to make a choice. There's also um, a baby that's waiting to be born for some of you. There's a baby that's waiting to be born. At the base of the read, again, coming in the same position, the Page of Pentacles. You remember what you asked for. You remember what you offered, right? Sorry, in the position that represents you. That's in the self position. We have the Six of Swords coming in the feelings position. You may feel like you're regressing. You may feel like you have to get back to who you used to be, to look at what those lessons were that you learned along the way that got you to the King of Wands, like in the last reading. You may feel like you have to go back and look at your journey in order for you to make the right decision to get you to this Emperor energy. In the hopes and fears, you may fear that you're too weak to take on this task. You may fear that you are too weak to take on this task. You may fear that you are too weak to tame the beast being the devil, possibly evil. For some of you, part of your calling could definitely be um, exorcism. It could be dealing with demons that people have attached to them or attached to their homes. This could be house cleansing. So this could be definitely a fear of yours that you're not strong enough to handle the spiritual gifts, the spiritual calling that's on your life. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups as the final outcome. Along this journey, you've explored all of your options. You've explored all of these options. And now that you've explored all of your options, you have clarity. And in clarity, you attain the truth. And the truth will allow you to make the right decision on which journey you need to take to level up to this Emperor energy and take on the divine task that God has for you. Okay? All right, so that the final card we're going to do is Willow. The final card is Willow. Okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you. With that one, I'm going to use, wait, let me just remind myself of Willow. Harmony. Willow is about harmony. Showing your respect for all forms of life. Thank you, angels. Show us why harmony is here. 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 Wow. The Ten of Pentacles just showed its face. Show us why harmony is here. Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Dang. Show us why harmony is here. Show us why harmony is here. Show us why Willow is here. Why is Willow here? Show us why Willow is here. Alright. Show us why Willow is here. Show us why Willow is here. We got the Emperor again, but this time it's coming in reverse. Part of your journey and attaining that Emperor energy, you have to find the harmony within, the balance. Because, and you need to find the balance. I'm seeing the Emperor in the upright position and the Emperor in reverse. You need to find the balance between the two. This Emperor is not grounded. This Emperor uses their gifts for the wrong reasons. This Emperor does not take care of their responsibilities. They don't take care of home. They don't take care of their kids. All of those things. The other Emperor that we got is completely different, right? But the only way you're going to find balance between the duality of the Emperor is to have harmony within. With harmony, you have clarity. With clarity, you have truth, and you will make the right decisions. Dang, I thought if I used another deck, I thought if I used another deck, the same cards would not come out. That is so crazy. We have the Lovers again in reverse. Part of the reason why this lover that you have split up with, who you feel like was your soulmate and they devastated you, part of the reason why they were put on your path was because they were going to put you in that position where you were going to be forced to explore the Emperor energy in the reverse, what you are not supposed to be operating in. This person forced you to operate in this Emperor energy that was not true to your divine path. But you needed to experience it so that you know what you should not be and what you should not do, and who you should not be dedicating your time, energy, and love to. Okay? Hey, Minnie! Okay, we got death coming out again. This is a new beginning. In the same position, this death card came out in the reverse. In the past position, we have the Hermit. You could have been forced to reflect after this breakup with this person. You could have been forced to reflect on your life and your divine path. The Hermit also takes the journey alone. Whatever you agreed to, whatever your contract was before you came to this earth, you knew that you were probably going to have to take the journey alone. That can be a lonely place. It can be a lonely place. But for whatever reason, what God has called you to do right now, you have to do it alone. You have to take the journey alone. Wow, again, this is another guide. We have another queen. In the other deck, we had the queen. We had the Queen of Cups. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles looking down on this reading. The Queen of Pentacles could have intentionally helped this lover to come into your life and force you to operate in this emperor energy that could have been greedy, materialistic, self centered, in order to teach you who you are not supposed to be and where you are not supposed to be. The Queen of Pentacles is grounded. She is abundant. She is loving. She's confident. All of those things. But because she is a queen, she also knows the opposite side of that pentacle, the other side of the coin. A coin has two sides. She knows both well. And because she knows both well, she knows how to choose wisely. And this is what makes her a true queen. Okay, so we have another divine being looking down on this situation. Strife and struggle is in the future position. Okay, your true divine being within, your higher self, which vibrates in the heavenly realms, and your earthly self could have been in conflict because you were having to learn the lesson of not operating in this emperor in reverse energy. There was a struggle within. You remember when we were in school and we learned man against man against nature, and man against himself? This is man against himself. There is a struggle going on within with you, possibly. There could have been a struggle with this lover when you were finally realizing that this person manipulated you into operating in an energy that did not serve you or your path. It made things difficult between the two of you because now you're starting to level up. You're learning the lesson that you're supposed to learn. And because this person, not a bad person, not saying that this is a bad person, but because this person was vibrating on a level that did not serve you and you were supposed to vibrate on a higher level, you couldn't be together anymore. You may have broke your heart, but you had to walk away from the situation, from the relationship. You may have had many nights where you struggled, when you cried, when you had anxiety. You couldn't believe that you actually walked away from this relationship. You truly loved this person, but you're no longer in that position anymore. You went through the pain, the suffering, the strife, and you've learned your lessons. You're not operating in that anxiety anymore, that sadness anymore, and you got out of it pretty quickly. We got the Eight of Wands. You actually recognize I need to get out of this quick because I need to get back on the right path. You turned those swords of strife into wands of swiftness, passion. You figured out very quickly that you needed to get back on the right path. You needed to get back on your right path. Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the hopes and fears. The hope, the hope that you can continue to give back to others the way you used to. The hope that you can let your guard down enough to let people in, to let another lover in, someone that you're supposed to be with. not to be so guarded. Dang. And we got the Seven of Cups again in the same position as the final outcome. You guys, I don't know about you, but this is kind of a crazy, weird reading. This is a crazy, weird reading. You had two tests that you passed. All of these lessons, you learned your lessons from the Queen of Cups. You have learned your lessons from the Queen of Pentacles. You've explored all of your options. And now you have clarity. Clarity means truth, and truth will allow you to make the right decision and take the right path. That's crazy. A lot of these cards came in the same position, two different decks. Two different decks. Minnie Mouse, that first card out was abundance. The first card out at the beginning of this read was abundance. But this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but that is crazy. Some of the same cards came out in the same position. And I intentionally used a different deck. You guys saw me shuffle the deck and the same cards came out. That's crazy. All right, my moderators, you guys have any questions? Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels, for that beautiful reading. That beautiful reading. So, some of you are leveling up. Some of you are definitely leveling up. There's a calling, a divine calling on your life, and it has to do with your spiritual gifts. It has to do with your spiritual gifts. Okay? Thank you, God. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Do my moderators, Minnie, Annie, do you guys have any questions? Thank you, God, for the beautiful reading. For the beautiful readings. Thank you, God. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, you posted? Let me see. How does February look for me? Okay. Thank you, angels. How does February look for Annie? Thank you, angels. How does February look for Annie? How does February look for Annie? Show us what's in store for Annie in the month of February. Think positive thoughts. Hmm. How does February look for Annie? How does February look for Annie? How does February look for Annie? Ooh, this month you might actually feel more so than before that you're not in control of something. It could be your finances, it could be your emotions, it could be anything, but you may feel like you're not in control of something. You feel like you're not in control of something. The reason and you're not paying attention to your intuition, it's like you're so preoccupied with whatever issues are going on in your life that you're not paying attention to your intuition. So you're being called to pay attention to your intuition because it is there that the answer actually lies. Okay, at the base of the read we have the Knight of Wands. That's that energy that's in and out, quick, very passionate, charging towards you. This may be something that you want. This could be Rick. Okay? What do you mean heart, Annie? Yes, it is the love month. It's the love month. In the past position, we have the Five of Pentacles. This is being left out in the cold. This could be what's occupying your mind still. Being left out in the cold, being left for, I don't know, for dead, you may feel like. Um, Feeling like an outcast. It could be anything. It could be anything. You know what I'm hearing specifically with that card is I don't know what your religious beliefs are, but it is time to actually go back to church or synagogue or mosque, wherever you worship God. I understand if you pray every single day, but it is time for you to go to the house of God and fall on your knees and pray. That's what I'm hearing. We have the tower sitting on top of this reed. Don't allow your emotions, um, don't allow whatever is going on beneath the surface to cause a tower moment in your life because you feel like you're out of control. Sometimes we have to release control and let this tower moment happen so that we're allowed to rebuild. You could be trying to hold on to something that is holding you back. Maybe it's time to let it fall, let it burn down, and let it that energy rise again renewed like a phoenix. Okay? Okay, you're Hindu. Okay. So it's time for you to pray, but in the temple, in the house where your beliefs exist, the spiritual house where the prayers of many have filled it with light and energy and love and everything that will lift your prayers up to the heavens to be answered. I hope that makes sense. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. I don't think you like this month very much. I don't think you like this month very much because it is a month of love, and I still feel like your heart has not healed. It has not mended itself. And so while other people are celebrating, you're still operating in sadness. But you have to know that that is a choice. You're choosing to operate in that energy. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse in the self position. You could be wishing for Rick to return, or you're wanting to return to a situation, a love situation. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is good. The burden has lightened, but it hasn't completely left. And you're in the hopes and fears position. We have the Ace of Cups. You want that love, that overflowing cup of love from Rick. That's what you want this month. I feel like with this card, the Hermit card, I feel like deep down inside, even though you actually want this rekindling with him, I really feel like deep down inside, you feel like he's not coming back, and you're just going to have to move forward without that love that you long for. Oh, I'm so sorry, Annie. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It's not a good month for you. You know what? I want to do some advice from your. I want to do some. I want to do. I want to see if your brother has anything to say. I'm asking Annie's brother to come forth. Do you have any messages for your sister regarding her love life, regarding Rick? Do you have any messages? Oh, was this your older brother, Annie? Was this your older brother? You're welcome. Okay, because this is I split the deck, and here we have the older brother giving his younger sister a cup of love. Okay, and what's next to it is we have the Queen of Wands. This could be the mom. This could be the mom watching her kids being loving with one another. So you could have, if your mom has crossed over, you could have your mom and your brother watching over you, letting you know how much they love you. This could also be your brother telling you that he wants you to be happy, he wants you to be confident in yourself, know that you are beautiful, and that you are loved. Okay? What other messages do you have for your sister Annie? What other messages do you have for your sister Annie? What other messages do you have for your sister Annie? Conflict, it does not serve you. What other messages do you have for your sister Annie? Hmm. He doesn't want you to be in bed crying over Rick, crying over a situation that may never change. Again, does not want you crying over what happened between you and Rick. There are so many other things that God has for you, that the universe has to offer you, and you don't even see it. On top of that, you don't even know your own worth. What you don't realize is that rejection is God's protection. And this relationship, furthering with Rick, would have only held you back. There wouldn't have been any victory. If you think that your life is bad now without what he's saying, it would have been a lot worse. He does not like the fact that you've spent so many years, so much of your time, so many wasted tears and emotions paying attention to one thing and isolating yourself, looking for answers in places where you're not going to find it, looking for a way to manifest an old love that is not meant to be. Take that light and walk away and find the path that you are meant to be on when it comes to love. He does not like the fact that you literally took your own light, captured it in a lantern, and are willing to give it away. Give it away to a situation that does not serve you. It is time for this to end. It is time for it to end. We got Rick again, Knight of Wands. He might come back, but he's going to leave you again. He can hear you. He's going to leave you again. Why do you want to set yourself up for a situation where he's just going to leave you high and dry again? You feel like you don't have any options. You feel like you don't have anything other than Rick, and that is not true. You're choosing not to see the cups that are behind you. You are paying attention to the things that did not serve you and do not serve you. You you feel like it was the be all and end all with Rick. In fact, there are other things. There might have been other relationships that you don't even know about. You're wasting your time. Five of Pentacles in reverse. His fear is that you will continue to operate in this I'm an outcast, I'm lonely, I'm out in the cold, nobody loves me. You need to turn that around and recognize your worth. The Hierophant. Again, you need to go into some sort of, wherever you worship, you need to go there because it is in the walls of that spiritual place, in the walls and in the words of the scriptures that are there. That energy will lift up your prayers to God and He will answer them. Maybe not in the way you want, but He will answer them. Okay? Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you to Annie's brother. Thank you. Minnie Mouse, did you post your question? Yeah, I love you, Annie. March General Read. Thank you, angels. Can I have a general read for Minnie Mouse for the month of March? A general read for Minnie Mouse for the month of March. Wow. I split the deck and I saw the Night of Pinnacles with the Two of Swords in reverse. Amen. We got the Temperance card. Your patience and devoutness is going to bring forth balance in your life and wish fulfillment. And it could be a relationship. This could be a relationship. This could be a water sign, or it is a fire sign, specifically a Sagittarius, who has water in their chart. We have everything is fine when it's really not. At the base of the read, you may keep telling yourself everything is fine, everything is going to be okay, trying not to pay attention to the things that have hurt you in the past. But you need to recognize that those things are there if you want those things to heal. You need to pay attention to each one individually if you want those things to heal, especially when it comes to love. In the past position, we have the hanged one. The hanged one. So you may have been feeling stuck even. Ooh, yes. Listen, you may have felt in the past, in because this is in the past position, that you were stuck. You were stuck. Your hands have been tied behind your back. This person, this is what I'm hearing. Like this person, this is like a Houdini. This is like Houdini here. You got your hand tied behind your back. You got one foot tied to a tree, but somehow you were able to manifest one shoe away from being tied to the tree. Now, if you can only figure out how to get your hands loose and get down without falling on your head, okay? That's like some Houdini shit. That's like working your magic, literally working your magic. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This has to do with work. You may feel like right now your work life isn't going anywhere, or the stability that you were trying to build financially is not going anywhere. Like your plans aren't happening. I have the Three of Pentacles in the future position. You may actually be starting from the ground up again. You may be starting over in a new profession. You could be an apprentice, like a real estate apprentice, something like that, in order for you to learn the ropes so that you can manifest this financial abundance that you feel is stuck. Ooh, in the position that represents you, Minnie Mouse, we got the Wheel of Fortune. This just confirms what I said. This is abundance, okay? You're not consumed. Like, you're like, oh, the Eight of Pentacles, right? Oh, my money is not, I'm not financially stable in the way that I want to be, or it's not happening where I wanted to. So you know how to make this wheel turn so that you actually get what you want and where you need to be. This is a master manifester. You're a freaking hustler. You're a hustler. The Hierophant. You may feel like I can't do things the traditional way, like the 9 to 5 job, to attain the stability and financial abundance that I want and need from me and my family. Okay? We have the Four of Wands in reverse. This has to do with your home life, the fear. The fear that you're not, the way that I'm seeing this card, I know that in the upright position, this represents marriage, this represents a home. I feel like in this particular case, in the hopes and fears position, it is your fear that you're not going to be able to provide a home that is safe with like yeah, this might represent home, but it doesn't have a door, it doesn't have four walls, and the ceiling is made of flowers. This is like a fantasy house. This is a fantasy house. I can tell you that this is a house. You know how when kids pretend and they build something and like, this is a house. Oh, what they're telling me is you need to manifest the home that you want, just the way children do it. They build a tent, but in their mind, this is not a blanket. This is not a blanket with that's been thrown across the kitchen table. This is a castle deep in the woods, and they're manifesting this in their mind. Okay? They're manifesting this in their mind. It works the same way with adults. We manifest from the mind outward, from inward to outward. You need to speak out loud. Hi, Mimi Magicianal. I'm reading for the moderators. Their readings are free. For anyone else, it's $15 a night. So if you'd like to donate the $15, you can do it through Cash App or PayPal. Okay, you need to speak it into existence, Minnie Mouse, what you want. Do not fear it, because in fearing that you will not have, it gives it power. Speak out what you will have and what you want, and that will manifest. You are no longer this wounded warrior. You do not. Oh, Antonio. Oh, Lord. Hey, Antonio. Of course. Of course. How are you? Okay. Um, you are no longer this wounded warrior. And on top of that, you're not allowing your wounds to bleed out and consume your life. You don't show all of your battle scars. You heal from them, or you need to heal from them. Okay? Amen. Amen. Antonio, post your question. How you gonna pop on the channel and change your name? Oh boy. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, very handsome. Antonio, does this have to do with a guy? I know, right? Antonio, does your question have to do with a guy? Not your ex. It's not your ex. Ooh, Antonio's transforming. There's a transformation that's happening. Hmm. Antonio, what have you been doing differently? Because your energy is starting to vibrate differently. Thank you, angels. Show me this curse situation for Antonio. Show me this curse and from show me this curse situation for Antonio. Show me this curse. Someone had a death curse on you and it's been reversed or it's been returned to sender. Oh, I love it. A spell. I love it. That's so freaking awesome. Thank you, angels. Show me this. Oh, yeah. The death card showed its face to me, which tells me that there was a return to sender. I guess that's the spell I called Nice Try, Bitches. That was returned to sender. Someone put a death spell on you. Again, I also got the Ten of Swords. So whoever it was returned to, Well, I hope they're not dead. Everything I say is for entertainment purposes only, but they're definitely down for the count. They're down for the count. Mm, they're definitely down for the count. Okay, Antonio, you're really a person that knows how to fight fire with fire fearlessly. You really know how to do it fearlessly. hmm Again, again, you're looking at the death and destruction that someone sent to you, return to sender, and you're watching them fall. You're literally standing over them as they're choking on their own blood, literally, and ain't giving two F's about it. You don't care. Judgment. We've got judgment in reverse. We got judgment in reverse. Be careful, Antonio, okay? Just be careful that whatever you're doing, even though you're returning to sender, you're not adding on some extras that might return back to you in bad karma, okay? We've got the Ten of Cups here. This is beautiful. At the base of the read, I really feel like you just want to be happy. Like, why do people have to send you negativity, death, like wishing death on your life and cursing you when you just want to be happy? That's all you want. Why do people have to interfere with that? See, don't be careful, Antonio. There's more secrets that are going to come out regarding these people who may have put curses on you. There's more information that's going to come out. Someone may make an offer to you. I feel like with this Page of Cups, I don't feel like it's a sincere offer, or someone might offer you like an olive branch, but I feel like it's not a peaceful offer. There's something hidden beneath the surface. Or someone may offer you something to drink and they've put, like, I know I've said this to you before, something in your food or your drink to curse you, to make you sick, to have a life of illness or something like that. So be careful who you eat and drink from, because you don't know what they've added to the wine or the water. Yeah, look, there's a gift coming. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Either there's a gift coming to you or someone's going to make you an offer and it's all pretty and shiny, but what's beneath the surface is death, and it's dead, it's destruction. That's what I'm getting with this card. Oh, he does kitchen magic? Hmm. Damn. Look, now I got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is your return to sender. This is a return to sender because this is in the position that represents you. Look, every time this person tries to give you something that's going to harm you, it's like you have an eternal spell that says anything negative that is sent my way, return to sender and there it will stay. It's something like that. It's something like that that you're saying. And so anything negative that this person sends to you, it goes right back to them. And they're going to keep trying and trying and trying until those swords in their back keep digging deeper and deeper and deeper until they're dead. Okay? Yep, and look what comes out. The 10 of swords. Everything is fine. Like literally this person is throwing daggers at you and you're enduring it and you're like, everything's cool, everything's fine. I'll get to those 10 of swords in just a minute. Let me just whip up this spell and send this shit back to sender. Oh, you know what? I pulled from the wrong deck. I wasn't supposed to pull from that deck. Oh my god. This is the card that was supposed to come out. The Two of Swords. A decision has been made. But let me go ahead and. That's crazy. Oh Lord. In the hopes and fears, we have like a mini tower moment. I feel like you're like, I hope you send it my way because I can endure this. I am not afraid of this. You're not afraid. You're not afraid of the tower moment. You hope they send it your way because you're going to tear that shit right down. This person is really trying to cause you anxiety. They might be infiltrating your dreams. Yeah, this is not like they want to cause you strife. They want to cause you they don't want you to move forward with your life. They don't want you to be happy. They think that they're getting away with it, but they're just creating bad karma for themselves. This is what was at the bottom of the deck, the death card. They're really seriously trying to kill you. What the hell? Who the hell does that? Is it that serious? Whatever it is, like, is it that serious? You need to put an end to this. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, you guys. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for all of your support financially, spiritually, everything. I feel very fortunate to have you guys on my channel. I don't understand that either, Minnie Mouse. It's crazy. I will talk to you guys later. I'm so happy to see you guys, especially you, Antonio. It's been a while. I want you guys to have a blessed night, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.